Yeah, the Omicron thing scares me. I just don't want shows to get canceled. I also want to set up shows in New York City. And I was just on Twitter today, and they just started the new mandates over there. Over there, you have to show proof of vaccine, or yeah, you have to show you're vaccinated to like get into places. So people were protesting. This morning, Burger King was the number one trend because some guy went into a Burger King without his vaccination card. He's like, I'm not leaving, so they had to call the cops. And that was his big sit-in, was at Burger King. So I tweeted, of course you can't protest at a Burger King. It's a monarchy, which I thought was funny. I tweeted it from bed. I woke up, 30 minutes before, and I'm just like, tweet. And I don't know if this is just a me thing or because I'm a comedian, I'm like, did anyone else have this idea? Because it's kind of there. I thought of it before coffee. So I put in Burger King and monarchy, and there was like 80 tweets that were similar. Is the same thing I tweeted, just different order of words. Some people had different deliveries. And I remember seeing that and just going, like, you know what it feels like when you're a comedian and you read something funny or you come up with something, and then you just see all these people who aren't comedians come up with the same joke you just did. It just really lets you know that what you do is not that special. Like, it isn't. But it gets me argumentative. Like, every time I tweet something on something topical that I think is funny, and then I see that a bunch of people who aren't comedians had the same idea, I feel like that guy, Tom Smasky, I'm not saying his last name right, but Tom from the movie Office Space, he was the big fat guy, and he was always going into the room to be interviewed by the Bobs, and the Bobs are in charge of, like, firing people and cutting costs and stuff, and they were asking Tom what he did, and he's like, I talked to the customer, and then I relay that to the engineers. And then they're like, well, can't the customers just talk directly to the engineers? And he's like, no, I'm a people person. And so he's getting all defensive, trying to justify his job. That's how I feel. That's how I feel every time I come up with a tweet on a topical idea, and then like 80 people that aren't comedians come up with that same idea. I feel like Tom being interviewed by the Bobs going, well, I have stage presence. They're probably scared to be on a stage. They don't have what I have. They don't have what I belong. I need to exist. I need to be here. This is where I belong. And it's just such a... It's almost like Zion. I think coming up with an idea, tweeting it, and then having people also come up with the same idea just lets us know we're all insignificant, baby. We're all doing well. Trust me, this is coming from a healthy, happy place. I don't want anyone reaching out to me going, are you depressed? I'm not. Healthy level, humble depression is where I'm at.